Hello, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your finance girly. If you are a recent engineering graduate who, after a seemingly long and very personal process, got placed in a not so reputed and a not at all high paying job in one of these companies, what we call normally as the witch companies, which is basically Wipro, Infosys, TCS, Cognizant, and HCL, then we'll see how you can budget your salary. In our video today, we will see how we can budget your salary and still invest because investing in your 20s is important if you want to rake in the benefits later. So let's look at some stats for the fresh graduates of 2024. Wipro offers 4 lakhs per annum for a project engineer role. Infosys offers 3.6 lakhs per annum for a system engineer role. Cognizant offers 4 lakhs per annum for a programmer analyst role. HCL offers 4 lakhs per annum for a graduate engineer role, while TCS offers 4.8 lakhs per annum for a system engineer role. So all of these have been taken from the Ambition Works website. So the average salary, if you look at this, is somewhere around 4 lakhs per annum, which we will take to be our average CTC, which roughly translates to 31,000 to 33,000 per month in hand salary. To break this down, let's look at three categories: spending, saving, and investing. So, your first spend would be food. Then, let's assume you pay rent, which is a big spend provided where you live. Then, let's include utilities as well, because why not? All of these, all of us in India pay. So, let's assume this is all what you are also going to pay. Then you get to save for your emergency fund. God forbid something bad happens, like losing a job or any medical expense that you unforesee. Then you would require an emergency fund too. Then you invest for your retirement. Woohoo! That's the big thing that we're focusing in our video. So now, let's say you get placed in Mumbai, the costliest city of them all, and you have to relocate. That means you don't have a family living there and you have to pay rent. Now, according to Quora, PG rent in Mumbai city will be around 10K for a month, where the food is also included. Let's assume an additional 3K for utilities you pay. So that puts us at a 13K total. So that's 1K minus 13K, which will be equal to 18K. Now let's set aside miscellaneous expenses also. So that includes travel, eating out, and I will take this to be a conservative 6,000 per month. Let's assume that you travel very cheaply using Mumbai Metro or a bus or any other public transport like the electric train, and rarely eat out, or if you eat out, you keep it at Padapa. So that puts our balance after 18K minus 6K, which is at 12K. We can still do a lot with this. You can send home money. You can send 3K to money, put 3K in emergency fund. So the emergency fund can be anything like a RD, a recurring deposit account with a, and then you can start an SIP for just 5K per month in a low risk fund. So that typically would mean a high cap fund. You still have 2K left in your hand, which you can allocate based on your needs per month, send extra to your house a month, or put away extra in your emergency fund. Till you reach an amount which can cover 6 months of your monthly expenditure, that is 13K into 6 equals 78K in emergency fund. You can save in that fund, which you will reach in about 26 months. We get that by dividing 78 by 3. So that is 2 years and 2 months. So your emergency fund will be ready in 2 years and 2 months. Try to achieve this goal as quickly as possible with your increments and bonuses. Then feel free to keep that 3K allocated per month in other investment or save category. In the meantime, your investment in that 26 months would have grown, which is the good part. So every month with 5K in SIP for 2 years, your principal itself would have grown to 1,20,000. And the growth on that, that is the investment on that, let's assume for expected returns of 12%. So the market normally gives 10 to 12% on an average per annum. So let's assume 12%. We will be seeing that for a time period of 2 years, your returns itself at that time would be around 16K. So you are now left with a whole corpus of 1,36K. So now let's look at your position after 2 years. You have 72K saved in the emergency fund, and you have 1,36,000 saved in your mutual funds. That is totally you have 2,08,000 which is saved, which is almost half your CTC. It doesn't sound like a lot, right? But if you keep this, but let's say down the line you don't invest anything further on your mutual fund and you keep the 1,36,000 itself, and let's assume the same 12% of growth for 20 years, then how much do you have? You have around, then we have an estimated return of 11 lakhs 75,000, and you are in total 13 lakhs 11,000 you have at 20 years. Now, with inflation, this might come down to 5 lakhs, which is only worth of it, but it's still a lot of money than what we had initially invested. Give it some time, and you'll always reap in the benefits with mutual funds or any other long time investments. So that's it for our video today. Hopefully, you gain some information from this video, which you can use it while you do your budgeting. Thank you, guys.